I'm delighted to welcome Irish country music superstar Daniel O'Donnell to Hot Country. Daniel, you've just released a fabulous new album. Tell us all about it.
Thanks a million, Hugh. It's lovely to be able to be with you today, and thanks for the invitation. Always nice to get the chance to talk to you. Yes, we have a new album just released. It's called Daniel, and I suppose that's a very original title after all these years. But it's the record company who decide on the title of the album. Some people think that I decided I'd call this after myself, but I've always let them choose, so they chose this too. Delighted with the album, I suppose, from my own point of view. I had recorded it all before lockdown or before the virus hit. The only song that we redid, and I had it recorded as well in the studio, but when Magella and I and Trina and David and Kieran sang Remember Me on the Late Late Show for the night we went on for the St. Vincent de Paul charity, we felt the way it came across that night and the way we did it was really how it should have been recorded, even though we made it a bigger sound first of all. So we re-recorded that. We went into Manus Lunny's studio up beside us at home, and the boys did their bit at home and sent everything over to Nigel Wright, who produced it. So that was the only song done through lockdown. But there's a lot of, I suppose, favourites of mine. I've been lucky through the years that although people suggest songs to me, at the end of the day, I'm allowed to just sing what I love and not dictated to, really to sing this, that or the other. And it's got Come What May is on it. Many of us can go back to the Eurovision in 1972 when Vicky Leandros won the Eurovision for Luxembourg with a song called Après Toi, and Come What May is the translation of that. I'm a great Eurovision fan, and down through the years, I suppose, from being a child, watched it religiously. And that was one of my favourites, that had won the Eurovision. And I always thought I'd record it, so this was the time. A mixture of songs, really. Forever Young is on there too, the Bob Dylan track. Older songs like Magic Moments and Memories Are Made of This and Smile Though Your Heart Is Breaking. And then up to today, Ed Sheeran's song Perfect. I loved that the first time I heard it, and I went to see Ed Sheeran when he did his big tour, and he was super. So I said to Nigel I'd like to have a try at that, so we did it, and I'm pleased with how it turned out. So it's a mixture of songs really that I enjoy, and I hope people enjoy them too.
Daniel, it has reached number 3 in the UK charts. You must be absolutely delighted about that.
Absolutely, Hugh. Delighted with the success of the album and getting it in the charts. I suppose that's, something that we all strive for, to get into charts and get success that way. And I've been very fortunate that every year since 1988, we've had an album on the UK charts. And this year, when we were getting ready to release it, I was thinking, how are people going to get it, with all the restrictions and lockdowns in different places, it's hard to get out and buy records. But I suppose I underestimated the following that I have. I thought that they weren't into ordering online or downloading or whatever you do. So they proved me wrong, because the album did get to number 3 in the chart. So super, and I'm very, very grateful to everybody who made that happen. And indeed here in Ireland too, it's on release now in New Zealand and Australia, so people get it there. Other parts of the world, it can be ordered on Amazon, or and that's probably the way you can get it no matter where you are. And then in the shops, it's in a lot of the supermarkets, Tesco's and Asda's and Morrison's and HMV. And I suppose other smaller, not that there's many small record shops now, but those people who have record shops, or wherever you get records usually, they'll be available there. And of course then the downloading and all that. Don't ask me now how to tell you how to do that, but you're way ahead of me anyway.
Daniel, are you looking forward to getting back on stage?
Well, certainly we're hoping that next August we will do our rescheduled shows for Killarney at the INEC, and that will be the beginning of our return to doing live shows. Now, we are very much at the mercy of the virus, and we're praying for those who are, in a position to do the research and, find a vaccine and medications to combat what the virus has brought to the world. So, we really have to wait and see, but we're hoping that by August we'll be allowed to start back again. We'll go forward then. If everything is okay, we'll be going to Canada, and maybe a wee bit of the States in September. October we'll go to England, Scotland and Wales. November we'll go to Branson. All these, bar Canada, are rescheduled shows, and a few added. And the tickets that you had for the shows will be available to use for the show that's coming up. You just have to check with the venue to see what way they're working it out. Maybe you have to get a reissued ticket, but you won't have to pay any more for it. And going forward then, I suppose, hopefully we'll do New Zealand and Australia in 22 after Gertrude Burns cruise, but that's a long way to look, and we really, I suppose, don't really know, but hopefully we'll be back.
Daniel, what's your message to your thousands of friends and fans around the world?
Well, to everybody that's watching this, wherever you might be, anywhere in the world, I hope you're doing okay. And I certainly hope that, it's very difficult for people that are on their own during all these lockdowns and isolation periods. Very hard for you, and I just hope that you're getting through it okay and able to manage. And I hope that the music, many people are doing things online, and lots of the singers are, putting up bits and pieces. So I hope that you're able to connect with your favourite singer or band or musician in that way. But thanks a million for supporting us all through the years, and we look forward to meeting you again when it's safe to do so.
Thank you so much for taking the time to join us today, and continued success to you, and stay safe.
Well, thank you, Hugh, as well, for the opportunity, and thanks for all that you do with your show. It's entertaining so many people, and those people, I suppose, that I spoke about there that are on their own, shows like this are just invaluable, entertainment for them and for everybody else too. So long may you continue doing the great work, and again, good luck to you, and you stay safe as well.